Hey Taurus, so I'm going to do your non-contact reading. So this will be your person's energy, how they feel, their intentions and actions towards you. There will be a part 2 in subscription, and that will cover more of a detailed finishing, which is like the future, outcome and hidden energy. You can always check that out in the subscription. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. Right, Taurus, non-contact, please. It's happening every single time, and apparently we all need to communicate those that are in non-contact. Mad that, innit? So talk to the moon, communicate. So the first card we've got is communicate. No contact, make contact. Anyway, I find it funny because I'm having so much of it these readings. It's funny, and the devil and the tower. It just keeps coming out, honestly. Communicate, because luck is on your side, Taurus. So just to let you know, and that's the full moon or the new moon in Sagittarius, but luck is on your side and to communicate. So you've heard it here first. Anyway, let's have a little look. We keep getting children as well, so I don't know what the hell's going down. I've got children. Your love life is being influenced by children. Now, this could be something that connects to you, might not. Not everyone's got children, but this might be for somebody that has got children. So we'll see what happens in the reading. Okay. Right, let's have a look. So Taurus, please. Your person's energy. The person connected to Taurus in non-contact. Right, okay, it's that one. Taurus energy, the Hierophant. What's going on in this person's feelings towards you? How do they currently feel towards you? They want victory after battle. What's going on in terms of their true intentions? I'll tell you now what this is. Something, the Queen of Pentacles is a death. They want to bring love after a third party. So that could have been a story for somebody that needs to hear that there. So the Queen of Pentacles is you, and there has been a closing out. Someone wants to renew love after a third party or a heartbreak. Anyway, intentions, please. Person's intentions with Taurus. Love. So there's a connection here. What's this person's actions? What actions are they going to take towards Taurus? Full new beginning, taking a leap of faith, wanting a brand new go of it, possibly after walking away from things that don't serve, towards walking towards celebration. Right, let's go. So they're in your energy. How dare they? You could also be dealing with another Taurus, but they want to stabilize, or they're trying to stabilize their energy. They could be thinking about you in that stable manner. So let's have a little look what it's trying to tell me. So Taurus, please. Progression. They're putting work into themselves and progressing forward and making themselves more stable. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant. I mean, this is quite a big deal. This person is really wanting a wish fulfillment. They're really putting themselves first as well. Not saying they're selfish, because that's not the case. But what I mean by that is, like, they really want to progress forward in terms of their legacy or longevity or even stability. They really want things to stabilize, a high level of commitment maybe, because that's the Hierophant. With the Ten of Pentacles, they want to put the work into a high level of commitment. That is a wish fulfillment for them. So this person is deadly serious about what they want. They're coming across very Taurus-like or Taurus-esque. And so it could be another Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, but someone that is really solid or wants stability. We have got that Nine of Cups, which means there's a wish fulfillment attached to that Ten of Pentacles. Or they're trying to really regain that emotional sense about that Ten of Pentacles, that legacy or longevity. So yeah, I mean, their energy looks like they're really trying, and they really want something long term. So what's going on in terms of their feelings towards you? How do they feel towards Taurus? Now, it starts off the reading Six of Wands, which is about victory and wanting to win, or they are feeling victorious after a battle. They're trying to what they're doing is trying to strategize getting victory or being victorious, and they're strategizing in their feelings. Then we've got the King of Swords. So there's a lot of overthinking maybe, or a lot of sort of thought processes, focus, analytical points of view type scenarios that this person's going through. They're very focused on strategizing, so that's what I do feel. It could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but it's also a very direct energy. It's a very focused and strong-minded energy in their feelings. They're keeping it to themselves, how they really feel. I feel like they want victory after battle. They're strategizing that victory, but they're not really showing much emotion about it. And they're keeping it to themselves if there is an emotion, so they're very good at holding their emotion back. The High Priestess is Pisces, but it's also regarding emotion. So they might be getting signs, synchronicities. They might just be really trying to focus on using their intuition to guide them forward. Could be a lot to do with that as well. Get 2 more cards about the feelings going forward. Their feelings going forward. You could just be dealing with the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and there's a tendency for them to be quite sort of, you know, they use their focus more than their heart space. So that's the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's anxiety about how to collaborate. They want some clear vision. They want to have they want communication maybe, so then they can start understanding how to work on this feeling. So there is something to do with having sort of communication coming out of this anxiety or inconsistency. They're back and forth in their emotion. They feel they're in a never-ending nightmare, possibly, in their emotion. Collaboration, rebuilding after a tower. And then it is coming with a clear vision or clarity, or even just sort of a conversation of knowing where someone stands in their feelings. So that's your person's feelings. Let's have a look at their intention. 2 of Cups is about 2 people coming together. So we know in their intentions, they do feel there's a soul connection between you two. So their intentions, please. Again, we've got that 9 of Swords. It came out underneath the deck on the other, on their feelings. And it's come back out in their intentions because they are not sure how to feel. So they're not sure what to intend. There is a trapped energy with this person. There is love here. They recognise there's love. They're hoping to come back around to that love with a Wheel of Fortune. But there is a block. It feels like there's anxiety. There's a never-ending nightmare. There is some sort of trauma that's attached to it. There is that 2 of Swords, which means they're not sure which way they want to go. There might be a decision they need to make as well on top of that. So there's a lot this person's going through in their intentions. It could be because they feel trapped because they don't know what your intention is with them. And they do want to come back around with that Wheel of Fortune, obviously. But maybe they want to come back around more leveled, more together, more emotional maybe after they've got the clarity of mind. 2 more cards, please. They want to offer stability, but it's only small, but it leads to a new beginning. It leads to a passionate new endeavour. We have got some boundary. It could be there's a massive block, and this block is causing this person to not show that much emotion. They've got the feeling that they're not showing emotion until they know they can show emotion in that clarity. So they know there's a possibility of rebuilding here, Taurus. But we have got a small offer that leads to a passionate new beginning, or a passionate beginning, you know what I mean, in this person's intentions. Now in their actions they want a new beginning again, but this is the Fool. They want to take a leap of faith. They may want to let bygones be bygones and let the past, you know, be released and move forward from that. The Moon. The Death. So this has closed out and there's a lot of anxiety, and then the World. This is definitely closed out. There's a lot of evidence here to suggest it's, you know, this person's not sure. They feel like they're under murky waters. They haven't got the evidence, or they're not sure about where it's going in terms of their action, because they feel like they've been blocked because of the 7 of Wands. But on top of that, they feel like they're under murky waters. So they're still, it might be because of their emotion, because they're not sure on what to be emotional about. And therefore, there is that death and transformation. So something's come to an end, and a cycle has also come to an end. So they feel like this has been completed. They feel like it's at an end. They feel the cycle's come to an end, it's run its course. And this is an opportunity of hope. Hopefully, they feel that they want clarity on a new beginning, but they're not sure whether there is that possibility with the 2 of Swords in their intention. Now let's get 2 more cards in their action, please. 2 more cards for Taurus. 6 of Pentacles is about balancing something that's unbalanced and stabilising it fully. So because it's out of balance, moving forward to calmer waters, which is lovely, With that Six of Pentacles, this is something that's been completely out of balance and someone's giving more to another situation. This person wants to come forward in action to stabilise.